Blessings and then begin the function. So today also I request Hari, one of our classmates, to give the to render the song for us for invocation. Hari, please.
चामरकर्ण विलंबित सूत्र वामन रूप महेश्वर पुत्र विघ्न विनाशक पाद नमस्ते 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 नमः ಶರಣು ಶರಣಯ್ಯ ಶರಣು ಬೆಳಕ ನೀಡಯ್ಯ ಬಾಳೆಲ್ಲ ಬೆಳಗುವ ಬೆಳಕ ಶರಣು ಶರಣಯ್ಯ ಶರಣು ಬೆಳಕ ನೀಡಯ್ಯ ಬಾಳೆಲ್ಲ ಬೆಳಗುವ ಬೆಳಕ ನಿನ್ನ ನಂಬಿದ ಜನಕ್ಕೆ ಹೃದಯ ಎಲ್ಲ ಸುಖ ತಂದೆ ಕಾಯೋ ನಮ್ಮ ಕರಿಮುಖ ಶರಣು ಶರಣಯ್ಯ ಶರಣು ಬೆಳಕ ನೀಡಯ್ಯ ಬಾಳೆಲ್ಲ ಬೆಳಗುವ ಬೆಳಕ ಎಲ್ಲರೂ ಒಂದಾಗಿ ನಿನ್ನ ನಮಿಸಿ ನಲಿಯೋದು ನೋಡೋಕೆ ಚೆನ್ನ ಎಲ್ಲರೂ ಒಂದಾಗಿ ನಿನ್ನ ನಮಿಸಿ ನಲಿಯೋದು ನೋಡೋಕೆ ಚೆನ್ನ ಗರಿಕೆ ತಂದರೆ ನೀವು ಗರಿಗೆ ತಂದರೆ ನೀನು ಕೊಡುವೆ ವರವನ್ನ ಗತಿ ನೀನೆ ಗಣಪನೆ ಕೈ ಹಿಡಿಯು ಮುನ್ನ ಶರಣು ಶರಣಯ್ಯ ಶರಣು ಬೆಳಕ ನೀಡಯ್ಯ ಬಾಳೆಲ್ಲ ಬೆಳಗುವ ಬೆಳಕ ಸೂರ್ಯನೆದುರಲಿ ಮಂಜು ಕರಗುವ ರೀತಿ ನಿನ್ನ ನೆನೆಯಲು ಒಡನೆ ಓಡುವುದು ಭೀತಿ ಸೂರ್ಯನೆದುರಲಿ ಮಂಜು ಕರಗುವ ರೀತಿ ನಿನ್ನ ನೆನೆಯಲು ಒಡನೆ ಓಡುವುದು ಭೀತಿ ನೀಗಯ್ಯ ಕಷ್ಟಗಳ ಗೆಲ್ಲುವ ಶಕ್ತಿ ತೋರಯ್ಯ ನಮ್ಮಲ್ಲಿ ನಿನ್ನಯ ಪ್ರೀತಿ ಶರಣು ಶರಣಯ್ಯ ಶರಣು ಬೆಳಕ ನೀಡಯ್ಯ ಬಾಳೆಲ್ಲ ಬೆಳಗುವ ಬೆಳಕ ನಿನ್ನ ನಂಬಿದ ಜನಕ್ಕೆ ಹೃದಯ ಎಲ್ಲ ಸುಖ ತಂದೆ ಕಾಯೋ ನಮ್ಮ ಕರಿಮುಖ ಶರಣು ಶರಣಯ್ಯ ಶರಣು ಬೆಳಕ ನೀಡಯ್ಯ ಬಾಳೆಲ್ಲ ಬೆಳಗುವ ಬೆಳಕ ಬೆನಕ ಬೆನಕ ಏಕದಂತ ಪಚ್ಚೆ ಕಲ್ಲು ಪಾಣಿಮೆಟ್ಲು ಒಪ್ಪುವ ವಿಘ್ನೇಶ್ವರಾಯ ನಿನಗೆ 21 ನಮಸ್ಕಾರಗಳು. ಥ್ಯಾಂಕ್ ಯು.
calling out few of you. Please come over to the dais to honor each of our faculty. On the first, I request Professor Alur sir, please join us, sir. We, all the friends, we want to respect you by honoring you with the Peter. Thank you, sir. Professor Deepali ma'am. Ma'am, please join us on the dais.
ಬಲತೆಯಿಂದ
ಕರಾವಕೆ ಇದ್ರೆ ಐ ವಿಲ್ ಜಾಯಿನ್. ಕರಾವಕೆ ಇದ್ರೆ ಇಲ್ಲಾಂದ್ರೆ ವನರ್ಮತಿ ಮೇಡಮ್ ರೆಡಿ ಇದ್ದಾರೆ. I have the privilege of announcing on behalf of all those gathered here, the 2005 ಒಂದು ಆಶ್ರಯದಲ್ಲಿ ನನ್ನ ಇನಿಷಿಯಲ್ ಕಾಲೇಜ್ ಲೈಫ್, ಐ ಆಮ್ ಟೆಲಿಂಗ್ ಯು, ದಿಸ್ ಇಸ್ ಬಿಫೋರ್ ಯೂನಿವರ್ಸಿಟಿ ಲಾ ಕಾಲೇಜ್. ಯೂನಿವರ್ಸಿಟಿ ಲಾ ಕಾಲೇಜ್ ಐ ವಾಸ್ ಜಸ್ಟ್ ಎ ಗೆಸ್ಟ್ ಫ್ಯಾಕಲ್ಟಿ. ಸೊ ಇಟ್ ವಾಸ್ ಮೈ ಕಾಲೇಜ್. ಐ ವಾಸ್ ಓನ್ಲಿ ಪಾರ್ಟ್ ಟೈಮ್ ಟೀಚರ್. ಆಗ ಪಾರ್ಟ್ ಟೈಮ್ ಅಂತ ಇತ್ತು, ಗೆಸ್ಟ್ ಫ್ಯಾಕಲ್ಟಿ ಇರಲಿಲ್ಲ. ಸೊ ದಿಸ್ ವಾಸ್ ಮೈ ಫುಲ್ ಟೈಮ್ ಟೀಚಿಂಗ್. ಸೊ ಐ ಓ ಆಲ್ ಮೈ success in teaching to my friendship with students, to what I shared with all of you in the college, in the classroom. I have vivid memories of how I used to be very strict in the classroom. Tamasha madam. Anyhow, that was a wonderful journey. ಈಗ ನನ್ನ ಜೊತೆಗೆ ಸಪ್ನಾ, ದೀಪಾಲಿ ಮೇಡಮ್ ವಾಸ್ ಮೈ ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಕಲೀಗ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ. ಆಮೇಲೆ ಮುಂದಕ್ಕೆ ಪ್ರತಿಮಾ ಅವರು ಬಂದರು, ಸಪ್ನಾ ಅವರ ಬಗ್ಗೆ ಎಲ್ಲ ಬಂದರು. ಸೊ ಇಟ್ ವಾಸ್ ಆಲ್ ULC ದೇ. ನೋಡಿ ಎಷ್ಟಿತ್ತು. ಬಿಲ್ಸ್ ಸೆಲೆಬ್ರೇಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದು US ಇಸ್ ಮೆಜಾರಿಟಿ ಅಮೌಂಟ್ ಟೀಚರ್ಸ್. ಸೊ ವೆರಿ ಹ್ಯಾಪಿ ದಟ್ ತಾವೆಲ್ಲ ಸೇರಿದ್ದೀರಾ. ಬಹಳಷ್ಟು ಹೆಸರುಗಳು ನೆನಪಾಗ್ತಲ್ಲ, ಬಟ್ ನಿಮ್ ಮುಖ ನೋಡಿದ ತಕ್ಷಣ ನೀವೇನ್ ಕ್ಲಾಸ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಹೇಗೆ ಓದ್ತಿದ್ರಿ, ಏನ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ರಿ, ಅಂತ ಜಸ್ಟ್ ಹಾಗೆ ಫ್ಲಾಶ್ ಬ್ಯಾಕ್ ಬರ್ತಾ ಇದೆ. ಇಷ್ಟು ಹೇಳ್ತಾ ಪಾಪ ವನರ್ಮತಿ ಅವರು ಅವಾಗ ದೀಪಾವಳಿ ಮೇಡಮ್ ಮಾಡ್ಬೇಕಾದ್ರೆ ಹೀಗೆ ಅವ್ರು ಮರ್ತೋಗೋದ್ ಮೊದಲು put your hands together for one and only ವನರ್ಮತಿ. ಬನ್ನಿ. You want the karaoke ಬೇಕಾ? ಹರೀಶ್ ಸರ್ ಯಾರಾದ್ರು
and the bonding we have
Okay, that love we have, I don't know now that has gone, but even though we were also young at that time, in 98 when we started, we were around 28, 29 years. We have that affection, our children, and you, in reciprocity, you get the affection, what you gave to us, the understanding, the learning process. Everything molded us also. We also learned how to teach and how to address a student who had an issue and all. And today, the credit should go to all my children who stood as a support for us. Okay. Okay. And special thanks to Sunil. He's taken a lot of efforts. And he told me 2 months, 2.5 months before I'm planning that I will go ahead. We also want to meet all our children. Because so many years has passed and we want to know what our children are doing. Right. Wish you all the best and thank you for inviting us. It was a pleasant memory and we all enjoyed meeting you all. Okay. ಒಲವೇ ಜೀವನ ಸಾಕ್ಷಾತ್ಕಾರ 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 ಒಲವೇ ಮರೆಯದ ಮಮಕಾರ ಒಲವೇ ಮರೆಯದ ಮಮಕಾರ ಒಲವೇ ಜೀವನ ಸಾಕ್ಷಾತ್ಕಾರ ಒಲವೇ ಮರೆಯದ ಮಮಕಾರ ಒಲವೇ ಮರೆಯದ ಮಮಕಾರ ದುಮ್ಮಿಕ್ಕಿ ಹರಿಯುವ ಜಲಧಾರೆಯಲ್ಲೂ ದುಂಬಿಯ ಹಾಡಿನ ಜಿಂಕಾರದಲ್ಲೂ ಗಮ್ಮನೆ ಹಮ್ಮಿರುವ ಹೊಸ ಹೂವಿನಲ್ಲೂ ಗಮ್ಮನೆ ಹೊಮ್ಮಿರುವ ಹೊಸ ಹೂವಿನಲ್ಲೂ ತುಂಬಿದೆ ಒಲವಿನ ಸಾಕ್ಷಾತ್ಕಾರ ಒಲವೇ ಜೀವನ ಸಾಕ್ಷಾತ್ಕಾರ ಸಾಕ್ಷಾತ್ಕಾರ ಸಾಕ್ಷಾತ್ಕಾರ.
Okay, come on.
Sir, performance.
मैं शायर तो नहीं, मैं शायर तो नहीं, मगर ऐसी जब से देखा मैंने तुझको मुझको शायरी आ गई। शायर तो नहीं मगर ऐसी जब से देखा मैंने बिल्स को स्टूडेंट्स को शायरी आ गई। मैं आशिक तो नहीं मगर ऐसी जब से देखा मैंने तुझको मुझको आशिकी आ गई। मैं शायर तो नहीं। इसके बाद सुनिए, दिस इज रियली इंटरेस्टिंग। प्यार का नाम मैंने सुना था मगर प्यार क्या है ये मुझको नहीं थी खबर। प्यार का नाम मैंने सुना था मगर प्यार क्या है ये मुझको नहीं थी खबर। मैं तो उलझा रहा उलझनों की तरह, दोस्तों में रहा दुश्मनों की तरह, लेकिन मैं दुश्मन तो नहीं। मैं दुश्मन तो नहीं मगर हंसिया जब से देखा मैंने तुझको मुझको दोस्ती आ गई मैं शायर तो नहीं। इसके बाद जो लाइन आएगा that is personally to me. Actually this सोचता अगर मैं शायद है लेकिन if I were not a teacher what I would have been. Yeah. सोचता हूँ अगर मैं दुआ मांगता हाथ अपने उठाकर मैं क्या मांगता। सोचता हूँ अगर मैं दुआ मांगता हाथ अपने उठाकर मैं क्या मांगता। जब से तुझसे मोहब्बत मैं करने लगा तब से जैसे इबादत मैं करने लगा। मैं काफिर तो नहीं मैं काफिर तो नहीं मगर हंसी जब से देखा मैंने तुझको जिंदगी आ गई फाइनली मैं शायर तो नहीं। थैंक यू वेरी मच। समय
the normal lifestyle. I never thought that there would be such a good function here, but only talking and seeing something and going out. But each one is displaying his talent, his or her talent here, which I had not noticed when I was in the institution. Maybe because all might have maintained silence before I leave the institution or go out to the premises. But some talents were then compulsorily brought before you all, where some teachers were also efficient, fully efficient in singing, and made others also participate and compete with others. And now I find Sudesh also being a good competitor to the singers in the film industry. And at this age, Depali madam also is not behind in competition. And the Tuparustum now, I find is I never knew that she is capable of singing and impressing the listeners. But it was really a shock to me to see that she is singing so excellently. And other things which are now noticeable are that everybody is almost well settled in their assignments or whatever job they have chosen. And it's a good opportunity for each one of us to exchange what one has, one doesn't have, or what one is enjoying and what others should enjoy. And it is really amazing that many of you are remembering your teachers. But normally it is the case that teachers are forgotten after the degree is pocketed by them. But each one, I will congratulate for the tenure, for whatever qualities, whatever things have been imbibed by you in the institutional state we came. I am also further happy that all of you are taking part not only in your legal profession, but also in social matters or social activities, which is normally expected, but they are taking, but may not be getting good response. This is a time when I must spend also, or allow you to spend your time with others. I wish you all the good in your life, good health, and thankful for arranging this program and bringing about all of them together. Thank you. Wish you all the best. Special thanks to the organizers, Sunil, Abhinav, Mahesh, Harish, and many others in arranging all this and bringing together. From next year onwards, you will try to increase the number, induce others also to come and participate with you, so that we can know each other, where he is standing, where he is missing, etc. Wish you all the best. Thank you very much.
Flooded when Sunil gave me a call and he said that it's going to be the 25 years reunion was something that was so nostalgic. So as you all celebrate the 25 years of meeting today, I also celebrate the 25 years of my profession. Yeah. So what it takes me back to was when I came to BILS, I was 25. Kanmuchi tegadu nodashtralli I'm 50. And then I'm thinking, my God, so much of water has flown under the bridge, but then that is what I think life is all about. ಅಲ್ಲ ನಾವಂಗೆ ಹೇಳೋದು ಏನಕ್ಕೆ ಅಂತಂದ್ರೆ ಅವ್ರು ಹೇಳ್ತಾರೇನೋ ಅಂತ ಅಷ್ಟು ಏಜ್ ಕಾಣಿಸೋದೇ ಇಲ್ಲ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ತಾರೇನೋ ಅಂತ ಆ ಇದರಲ್ಲಿ ದಿಸ್ ಒನ್ ಐ ಆಮ್ ಟೆಲಿಂಗ್ See, I had to elicit that from you, Shilpa. Not fair. Okay. Now, going back, there are a lot of things that added to this speciality. And one thing, of course, I was just breezing out of college, and even before I got my results, Alu sir was good enough to give that opportunity to me. And nobody could have experienced such a convenience of BILS. My house was just about 500 meters, just hindgade beedinale ittu. And can you imagine that whole convenience of your workplace and your house just being about 2 minutes away? I think that was the convenience. And the other thing, of course, was that, BILS itself was like a home to all of us. Thanks to Alu sir and his leadership, he was heading it and he just made everything feel so special to each one of us. And what made it extra special, and I'm sure all of you will agree with me, is, BILS was filled with melody, and real melody that you just heard now from Deepali ma'am. And there was the sense of groundedness which was there in the office, because Basvegowda sir was always there and Baswaraj was always there. Antandre, that kind of a feeling, okay, now nothing will go wrong, because they are there and they're going to take care anta. And probably in other institutions, library barlike, I mean, especially now that we are feeling it is so difficult to make students step into the library. I mean, with all the big things that we speak about, ranking, NACO and all those things, we find it so difficult to get students to the library. But I think BILS library was one place where it was a safe haven for all of us. I mean, that was a place where we wanted to go and we wanted to sit. And thanks to Manjunath sir for what he had created. And then, do you all remember there was Mamta ma'am also there in the library, when all of you were there, Mamta ma'am was also there. And of course, to me, I always remember, and I'm sure you also do, the icing on the cake was Gauri Shankar sir, because there was never a dull moment with him and you never know what would happen next. So the story unfolds. 1999, July 20th, it was first day, first show, and I so vividly remember, it was green in my mind. Alu sir distributed the subjects. So he had given Public International Law to me for the 4th years, and then there was Law of Torts and IPC for the 3rd year, and CRPC for the final years, for your batch. And I remember your corner class, which was as exciting as the flavors of the corner house, because there were so many different flavors in all of you. And of course, I'll have to start with who else, the most obvious of your batch, Sunil Shastri with his landmark cases. I can never forget, every time there used to be a moot court and he would always say, your lordship, in this landmark case. And I remember Alu sir was telling, Sunil, nin bainal baradella nanu landmark case na. I mean, it was so vivid in our mind. And then of course, Sunil would be there in the class unless he was chosen by one or many. Don't forget, he was the most eligible bachelor of his batch. So, and then of course, Chandrachud. Now, I always used to think that you're a politician. I mean, just today I got to realize that, politics, and you never went into politics. They were just telling me that you are now a hardcore lawyer and you are always practicing. I don't know why, I always had me in my mind that you are a politician. And of course, there was the son of BILS, and guess who? Not many guesses, who else but Abhinav. The son of BILS. They say the son of the soil. So it was the son of BILS. And of course, each one of you who have made things so special. I mean, Shilpa, then Pallavi. I mean, just like the way that she's sitting today, she would always sit in the first bench. And Bharat and his gang would always be there in one of those fifth and that sixth kind of a benches. I mean, I think there was never a dull moment nimdu benchalala. I mean, you would be up to something, laughing away to glory, and just like the way that you're doing now. And God bless you with more and more such kind of laughter. And I mean, there was so much memories. I remember the national moot court that all of you had taken the lead and conducted, again under the able leadership of Alu sir, Sunil and Abhinav, Kumaresh, Anuradha. All of you had just logged, and all of you had put in so much of effort for that moot court. I mean, I can never forget that moot court. And just then my father had just bought the new car, and I told my father that few of my students want to go to High Court. Can I take your car? Anta. So then 108 anta on car bartaito. I don't know if you remember. So Abhinav, Sunil and Alu sir, we had all gone to High Court to invite a few judges. I mean, it is so green in my mind. And then just last week I had gone to Kanakpura, and how can we forget the Kaglipura legal aid thing? I mean, Kaglipura was all about, Sunil's house, the drip irrigation that he had taken us around, the mangoes, and along with the mangoes, he had also said that one the red chili powder barta, which is very different. Sunil, even today I follow your advice. Nano, I only take that. And of course, I have written, Bharat, your name also have written, Bharat, and then Pallavi, and Naglakshmi, I can never forget you. I think ULCNL, I hardly attended the classes. So whatever that I had in my mind as a student, I think BILS was able to support me in that. I sat with you for the moot court, and that was one of the best part of the things. 25 years since has not been a short time. Much water has flown under the bridge. And as I stand before all of you today, in the most humbling feeling and a deep sense of gratitude to the Almighty who has taken all of you and all of us here today, whether it is Annie or Pooja and Manjama, each one of you who are here with us today, Mahesh and Kumaresh, each one of you, Hari, all of you who are here with us today, I think we should just thank the Almighty for what He has given us. Now is the time when I'll be a teacher to humbly urge each one of you. I think now that God has been so kind to each one of you, it is now probably time to give back to the society. I don't know about anybody else, but to each one of you, I'm going to ask Sunil to take all of your numbers from Sunil and just do that one knock on your door and tell, do you have a little time to spare for the young legal beagles to whom all of you are going to be the role models? Let the students, today's students, who absolutely don't know much about anything, because they're all for instant gratification. They don't understand what it is, toil andre eno, hard work andre eno. People speak so much about smart work, little realizing that there can never be a substitute for hard work. Now I'm going to bother each one of you. Just give a knock on your door and say, please can you spend this little time for my students today, because you have moved forward, but we are still there, because all of our students are there, so we are still there. So that is what I'm going to do, and God bless each one of you. Thank you.
And all the things that were taught to us in the classes still reverberate in my mind.
Fullo.
Especially those, yes, promiser, promisee, restitution in integral. Then really, I think one of our best days in our lives have been spent in BILS. There can be no two words about it, and I think all of you will agree with me, at least on this point. The best days of our life were probably spent in BILS. And we had the benefit of both the campuses. We had the 4th block campus, which was very close to all the interesting eateries and interesting places to be, as we would say. And then we went a little far away to RB Road, and that had its own charm. It was a new building. We felt very privileged, very honored to occupy a new building next to the road. And immediately there was a Darshini next to us. So it was as if it was made for us. So those are the good old memories. And invariably we would have, it was still taking birth, the college. And I think the person who really built it up was Alur sir. and I think we are all something.
The 10th and 12th, the degree and the other things shapes our future. So BILS has shaped our future. And thanks everybody for what we are today. And as Sapna ma'am and others said, like I think this should be a yearly event where as much as possible we'll try to connect and stay connected. Okay? Thank you everyone.
Longest surviving student. He's been my friend philosopher.
Many more years.
So for many more years to come. Just before, on a lighter moment, Sapna madam, when she started teaching, I and Abhinav were notorious in the class.
Hey, why are you including me?
So, paper we saw some impetus with regard to harassment of men in USA. So, madam was teaching us CRPC, so both of us decided that we had to test madam's knowledge. So, Sapna madam moved to question ಕೇಳಿದ್ರು. Question ಕೇಳಾದ್ಮೇಲೆ both of you come to staff room, I will tell you ಅಂದ್ರು. ಸೊ ನಮ್ಮಿಬ್ರಿಗೂ ಖುಷಿ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. ಮೇಡಮ್ ನಮ್ಗೆ ಸ್ಪೆಷಲ್ ಕ್ಲಾಸಸ್ ಕೊಡ್ತಾರೆ ಅಂತ ಇಬ್ರು ಸ್ಟಾಫ್ ರೂಮ್ಗೆ ರೆಗ್ಯುಲರ್ ರಿಲೀಜಿಯಸ್ಲಿ ವಿ ವೆಂಟ್ ಬ್ಯಾಕ್ ಕಮ್ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ಬಿಟ್ಟು ಪ್ರಿನ್ಸಿಪಲ್ ಚೇಂಬರ್ ಕರ್ಕೊಂಡು ಸರ್ ದೀಸ್ ಟು ಆರ್ ಆಲ್ವೇಸ್ ಡಿಸ್ಟರ್ಬಿಂಗ್ ಮೀ ಇನ್ ದ ಕ್ಲಾಸ್. ಪ್ರೊಫೆಸರ್ ಆಲೂರು ಲೈಟ್ ಆಗಿ ಬೈದ್ರು. ಆಮೇಲೆ ಐ ಟೇಕ್ ಕೇರ್ ಯು ಗೋ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ಬಿಟ್ಟು ಮೇಡಮ್ ಕಳಿಸ್ತು. ಮೇಡಮ್ 10 ನಿಮಿಷ ಬಿಟ್ಟು ವಾಪಸ್ ಬಂದ್ರು. ಪ್ರೊಫೆಸರ್ ಆಲೂರು ಅವರು ನಮ್ಗೆ ಬಿಸಿಬೇಳೆ ಬಾತು ಮೊಸರನ್ನ ಇಬ್ರು ಅವ್ರ ಚೇಂಬರಲ್ಲಿ ಕೂಡಿಸಿ ತಿಂತಾ ಇದ್ವಿ ನಾವು. ಸೊ this is what we saw in BILS. This is what it's made us what we are today, and it defines us. So I wish all of you the best, and we look forward to meet further. And let's hope that we don't miss each other like the desert misses the rain again. Thank you.
When Sapna ma'am joined us at fresh, we were all very happy. We had a young face on that. But Sunil was very notorious. And since I was sitting next to him, I was also perceived to be notorious. But then I had to show that I was a very good student. To Sapna ma'am, I failed miserably. So Sapna ma'am did not know my name. And she felt the most obedient student was Kumaresh at that point in time. So she said, "What is your name?" I said, "My name is Kumaresh." So she always had this impression, this fellow Kumaresh, he's a pain. And that boy Abhinav, he is very good. So that got demolished only after this incident happened. When we were summoned to the principal's chamber, so we learnt summons then preventive detention, and then not retribution but reformatory theory by Alur sir.
What about anticipatory bail?
Anticipatory bail, at level hogilla.
Good for you.
Thank you. Just I wanted.
And what strikes me as well is the cricket we used to play in the Shalini grounds. So
Yes.
that vivid memories we have. Whenever I watch IPL, I try to recollect. And I was the opener, and I still recollect Sunil, who was the opener, was batting phenomenally well, and he was getting a lot of runs for our college. So I recollect those memories. Of course, Mahesh was an excellent all-rounder. So this comes to my mind. It's been a long journey, 25 years. Of course, I've been to Mumbai in 2005, and I've come back last year. In fact, I would be deeply honored and have a lot of gratitude towards Sunil Shastri, who has been really instrumental in getting me back from Mumbai when I was really kind of directionless, we can say. And for the BILS Millennium event as well, I think he was the first person who, in fact, took this opportunity to invite and then start the things and then give direction to the team. While there were other people like Shri and then Rachini, Bharat Babu as well. I need to make a special mention. He has made a lot of contribution. Abhinav, of course, goes without saying. It's been really happy to be part of this. Thank you, Par.
हस्ती है पल दो पल मेरी जवानी है मैं पल दो पल का शायर हूँ. This is for us, all teachers. मुझसे पहले कितने शायर आए और आकर चले गए, कुछ आहें भर कर लौट गए, कुछ नगमे गाकर चले गए. वो भी एक पल का किस्सा थे, मैं भी एक पल का किस्सा हूँ. कल तुमसे जुदा हो जाऊंगा, कल तुमसे जुदा हो जाऊंगा. वो आज तुम्हारा हिस्सा हूँ, मैं पल दो पल का शायर हूँ. थैंक यू सो मच. ಗುಡ್ ಬಾಯ್ ಟು ಆಲ್ ಆಫ್ ಯು. ಇನ್ನೊಂದು ಕಾರ್ಯಕ್ರಮ ಇದೆ ಅಂತ ದೊಡ್ಡದು ನಾನು ಬಿಸಿ ಮನುಷ್ಯ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ತಾ ಇಲ್ಲ, ಬಟ್ ದರ್ ಇಸ್ ಒನ್ ಮೋರ್ ಪ್ರೋಗ್ರಾಮ್. ಥ್ಯಾಂಕ್ ಯು ಸೋ ಮಚ್. ತುಂಬ ಪ್ರೀತಿ ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ದೀರಾ. 25 ವರ್ಷ ಆದಮೇಲೆಲ್ಲ ಒಟ್ಟಿಗೆ ಮೀಟ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರು ಅಭಿನವ್ ಎಲ್ಲರೂ ಹೇಳಿದಾಗೆ ಕಾಲೇಜ್ ಲೈಫ್ ಇಸ್ ಜಸ್ಟ್, ಈಗ ನಾನು ಯು ಡೋಂಟ್ ಬಿಲೀವ್ ಮೀ, ವೆನ್ ಐ ಮೀಟ್ ಮೈ ಕ್ಲಾಸ್ಮೇಟ್ಸ್ ಅದೇ ಹುಡುಗಾನೆ ಅದೇ ಸೇಮ್ ಥಿಂಗ್. ಮೈ ಟೀಚಿಂಗ್, ಮೈ ಲೆಕ್ಚರಿಂಗ್ ಓನ್ಲಿ ಫಾರ್ ಲಿಮಿಟೆಡ್ ಪರ್ಪಸ್. ಸೊ ಕೀಪ್ ದಿಸ್ ಆನ್, ರಿವೈವ್ ದಿಸ್, ಆಸ್ಕ್ ಯುವರ್ ಜೂನಿಯರ್ಸ್ ಅಂಡ್ ಸೀನಿಯರ್ಸ್ ಟು ಮೀಟ್. ಗಾಡ್ ಬ್ಲೆಸ್ ಆಲ್ ಆಫ್ ಯು. ಥ್ಯಾಂಕ್ ಯು.
ಕಥೆಯೊಂದ ಹೇಳಿದೆ ಬರಿ ಗುರುತುಗಳೇ ಕಾಲೇಜಲ್ಲಿ, ಕ್ಲಾಸ್ ರೂಮಿನ ಬೆಂಚಲಿ, ಕಾರಿಡಾರ್ ವಾಲಲಿ ಸಾಲದೆ ಗುರುತೊಂದನು ನಾಗೀಚಿದೆ ಫ್ರೆಂಡ್ಶಿಪ್ಪಿನ ನೆಪದಲ್ಲಿ. ಕಾಲೇಜಲ್ಲಿ ಮೊದಲೆರಡು ಕ್ಲಾಸು ಮಾಸ್ ಬಂಕ್ ಆಗಿದೆ, ಅಟೆಂಡೆನ್ಸ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಶಾರ್ಟೇಜು ನಮಗೆ ಪ್ರಾಕ್ಸಿ ಇಲ್ಲದೆ, ಎಕ್ಸಾಮ್ಸ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಸ್ಕೋರ್ ಮಾಡಿದಂಗೆ ಮಾರ್ಕ್ಸ್ ಕಾರ್ಡ್ ನಲ್ಲಿ ಕಾಣೆ, ಪ್ರಿವ್ಯಾಸ್ ನಲ್ಲಿ ಒಂದೆರಡು ಪೇಪರ್ಸ್ ಕ್ಲಿಯರ್ ಆಗೋದು ಗ್ಯಾರಂಟಿ ನನ್ನಾಣೆ. ತಂದ ನೂರು ಹರ್ಷ ಚಿರವಾಗಿ ಉಳಿಯಲಿ. ದಮ್ದರೆ 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 ದಮ್ದ ದಮ್ದರೆ ದಮ್ದರೆ ದರೆ ದಮ್ ದಮ್ ದಮ್. ಕಥೆಯೊಂದ ಹೇಳಿದೆ ಬರಿ ಗುರುತುಗಳೇ ಕಾಲೇಜಲ್ಲಿ, ಕ್ಲಾಸ್ ರೂಮಿನ ಬೆಂಚಲಿ, ಫ್ರೆಂಡ್ಶಿಪ್ಪಿನ ನೆಪದಲ್ಲಿ. ಫ್ರೆಂಡ್ಶಿಪ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಒಂದಷ್ಟು ಜಗಳ ಕಾಮನ್ ಅಲ್ಲವೇ, ಕಾಂಪ್ರೋ ಮಾಡಿ ಮತ್ತರಿದುಕೋ ಒಗ್ಗಟ್ಟಲ್ಲಿ ಬಲವಿದೆ. ಸೋಷಲ್ ಕಾಸಿಗೊಂದೆರಡು ಸ್ಟ್ರೈಕು ನೀನು ಮಾಡಲೇಬೇಕು. ಕಾಲೇಜ್ ಲೈಫು ನಮಗೆಲ್ಲಿ ಸಾಕು, ಕ್ಯಾಂಪಸ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಸೈಟ್ ಒಂದು ಬರೆದಾಕು. ಕ್ಯಾಂಪಸ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಸೈಟ್ ಒಂದು ಬರೆದಾಕು. Dum-dare, 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 dum-da. Dum-dare, dum-dare, dare dum-dum-dum. ಕಥೆಯೊಂದ ಹೇಳಿದೆ ಬರಿ ಗುರುತುಗಳೇ ಕಾಲೇಜಲ್ಲಿ, ಕ್ಲಾಸ್ ರೂಮಿನ ಬೆಂಚಲಿ, ಕಾರಿಡಾರ್ ವಾಲಲಿ ಸಾಲದೆ ಗುರುತೊಂದನು